So here's the deal, guys. Making it challenge, and it says Hassan Elementary. So here's what is going to happen. We at Hassan Elementary will have our very own Making It challenge. I know. So here's the blog post, and yes, I will have a piece of paper that will bring you right here. So you can read more about it if you want to, but this is a really good place. We'll talk about the top part in just a minute. Here is all about the Making It challenge. Students need to be the main maker of this art. So you have to be the person who is doing most of the work. But if you need help from family or friends, that's okay. You can do this competition with a friend, but it has to be outside of school. So you have to figure out a make it date, okay? A time that you can get together and make it. Then there is a size restriction because this is going to be for the entire school of Hassan Elementary. So it has to be 12 inches or smaller by 12 inches by 12 inches. So it has to be kind of small. Please listen to all the instructions. If you make it two-dimensional, it still can only be 12 inches by 12 inches. So about that size. It has to, this is a really big requirement, have recycled materials in it. What are some examples of recycled materials? Yep.
Water bottles.
Great.
Paper.
Yep.
Paper.
Okay. Paper that you're using again, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like wrappers and like the stuff that they were using like for like
The costumes?
like cardboard. You could use recycled cardboard.
Cardboard, absolutely. Oh, cardboard too.
Cans.
Yep, that's a good one.
Plastic.
Plastic, great one. So you have to use some kind of recycled material, but you can still use your other materials like paint or glue, that sort of thing. And you have to bring it in the last week of January. Can't come back before that. It has to be that week. So that's pointed out here. And then the last thing is there are going to be some winners. And these winners will be getting an apron. So you saw the patches that went onto the apron.
Mm-hmm.
I have some aprons that are going to be given out to students. I have the best news. I haven't even told you the best news.
You have to stay free. He's coming here. He's coming. Oh yeah, he is.
So, at the end of every episode, because I watched every single one, and I watched it with an art teacher friend of mine, and at the end we would get onto Instagram and we would message these participants and we'd say, hey, good job, I really liked how you did. Oh, sorry you got voted off, sorry about that. But Billy here, this guy's name is Billy Keel, I went a step farther, and what I did was I wrote him and I said, hey, I like what you do. Would you ever come to Hassan Elementary?
I knew it.
And he said, okay. Okay, so I am not joking, guys. We are going to have Billy Keel, the guy who was on TV, come to Hassan Elementary. Why today? February. So, this is a picture of Billy, and you can see kind of the artwork behind him. That's kind of the stuff he makes. So a lot of times he'll create something that is very sports related, baseball, basketball, that sort of thing. These hanging things are by him. He created them. He uses felt a lot. So felt is a fabric that he uses. Take a look at that one.
That is good.
Amazing, right? Yeah, he did some sewing. This one's one of my favorites that he did. He did this with
Oh my gosh. Sheet of bag.
He did this with a group of students. And what do you think he's trying to say in this artwork? I like that I see the hands up. What is he trying to say in this art?
Don't litter.
he's making a comment on littering, right?
He's